All stories should have a happy ending, right? Well, not always, and not here.
We're in an urban community, we got poverty going on, we got, you walk across the street to the bus stop, you could get jumped, you could get robbed, it's a lot.
One of my boxers, his dad, I remember he got shot with an AK-47. He got hit in the stomach with a smaller gun, and I had to change his gun wounds. That was crazy.
I have a cousin that died from gun violence just last year. He got killed over by Mount Baker, so it's a big thing in Seattle right now.
Taking aim at the growth in gun violence in Seattle is Chantel Patou, the executive director and co-founder of Urban Family. She and her husband Paul founded the nonprofit 16 years ago. They are youth and family intervention experts and community leaders. They've been taking a stand against gun violence and serving marginalized youth and families in high-risk neighborhoods for almost 30 years. Their goal? They want to help youth accomplish their firsts.
First time getting their driver's license, first time voting, first time graduating from high school, first time buying a new car. Experiences that all young people should have oftentimes are their negative first and experiences.
I used to be in a gang, and so gun violence growing up for me was like normal in a sense.
Because of their environment and some of the hard places they come from.
Our goal is to walk alongside young people and to help them make better choices.
Even if it's as simple as their first time choosing not to steal or choosing not to fight. Kids weren't just picking up guns because guns were available, they were picking up guns because they didn't feel safe.
Chantel says they started working directly with youth in gangs because youth like Ebony didn't feel like they had enough family support. Urban Family seeks to offer that safety, that sense of family, because it's based on that motto of helping youth feel safe, connected, and cared for. Urban Family also features something called community safety teams.
Head back to Safeway.
Yep. Check and then do your route at Safeway.
The safety teams builds on this idea of building presence in community. It's also people that look like them that are responding to these incidents and what it might take for someone who's from the neighborhood, who knows the community, and they know them, literally know them by name. A more connected community is a more safe community.
First things first, of course, when I do our daily routes, we're head on the swivel at all costs. They see us, and they see the big safety, community safety on our backs, our Urban Family, to let us know that their community is safe. We're just beef mapping and planning out our hotspots. Hotspots in general areas where if there's any violence or incidents to occur, if there was an incident that happened this way, make sure that we have an exit plan towards this way.
This is what we call a green zone, a safe zone that we would direct the community. Like if there's anyone out there, that's our job, is to redirect them here away from where the incidents are happening.
Paul Patou says these safety teams are trained in mediation and de-escalation. They don't play the role of police. He says they support police.
We do these drills and walkthroughs at least 2 to 3 times a month just to make sure that we're on top of our game.
All right.
Our critical incident response team are the ones that respond to shootings that happen in the community based upon information that we receive. And our team responds, we call it deployment, to the scene, and their goal is to not in any way interfere with the police investigation. Our goal is to support the people that have been impacted by the gun violence.
Paul Patou says even the name Urban Family says a lot.
Urban being the city family, an extended family that builds communities that are safe, connected, and cared for.
Yeah, absolutely. Safe, cared for, connected, intertwined, married, locked in. Yep, so it's been a good thing. I've seen their impact and influence, not just in my life, but in several generations. Like my parents and my kids and their kids will all be a part of Urban Families, and I'm sure.
Israel Gimamehem came here with his family from Ethiopia. living at first in what he calls the worst environment filled with poverty and violence. But today, because of help from Urban Family,
right now I'm a full-time UW student pursuing computer science.
his goal, he wants to be an engineer. And as for Ebony Brannon, who is currently a teacher at Rainier Beach High School, she's studying to be a principal. Her students call her Miss Ebony.
Being an educator, and next school year I'll be starting my admin internship to be a school leader.
Our vision is really neighborhood by neighborhood. We have a vision to bring our model of being safe, connected, and cared for to neighborhoods throughout Seattle.
Maybe it's true that all stories should have a happy ending, but sometimes the best ones have a new beginning.